Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, guys. Okay, so here we are back with another vintage action figure review. So today we are taking a look at probably one of the most iconic characters in cinema history. I think it's safe to say, yeah man, Austin Powers. Who doesn't love Austin Powers? Now guys, if you're familiar with my channel, you guys know I found this guy in my toy hunt at Warp Zone, at a comic book store called Warp Zone. Not too far from where I live. It is from a MEZCO. It is from the year 2002. And here are all the other figures you can get from this wave. And I do believe this 70s Austin Powers, like how I said that, Austin Powers, is from, I think he's from, is he from the third movie or second movie? Or he could be from the first one. I'm not really for sure. I can't remember Austin Powers dressed up like this. I think, because I know Fat Bastard, he made an appearance, or maybe maybe Fat Bastard did make an appearance in the first movie. I can't remember. Well, actually, here's Goldmember. So yeah, it's possible that 70s Austin Powers right there. I'm pointing up here, and you guys can't even see. Austin Powers was from the third movie, from what I can remember. Yeah, because here's, yeah, that makes sense. I think so. And I remember. Yeah, because Fat Bastard was dressed up in the sumo wardrobe with his Scottish kilt as kind of like a sumo kind of diaper thing. I don't know what it's called. If you guys know, let me know. I don't want to offend anybody out there, but here's AustinPowers.com. I don't know if that's still a thing. America Online keyword Austin Powers. America Online. Wow, dude. Is America Online still around? That is crazy, dude. Okay, let's pop it open. So this figure is one of, it's not a rare figure, but it's one of the more harder Austin figures to find, Austin Power figures to find. So let's pop it open, guys, all the way from 2002, so essentially almost 20 years old. So that was easy. Oh, and he comes with a base. I didn't even see that. He comes with a base. That's pretty awesome. So let's pop out his base. I love his base, dude. I love Austin Power, so there's a base right there of the male symbol. Love it, love it, love it. So looks like Austin Powers just has one tie. Austin Powers. I'm trying to do my impression of Dr. Evil. Austin Powers. He does come with the cane, and he does come with this pamphlet right here. Let's take a look at this real quick before we take a look at Austin Powers. Because I got a feeling they're going to be doing some advertising right here on this pamphlet. Oh, it's just sign up now to join the MEZ. I don't know if he still can do that. MEZCO is still around. They've, of course, changed up in the past 20 years, so they don't produce a lot of the same figures like they used to. I think this was like in the beginning when MEZCO first started. So take that out. He comes with his staff, our pimp cane, and then he comes with, I think, I don't know what this is, a mirror? If you guys know, let me know. So that's the only things that he comes with, guys. So let me bring my camera down just a little bit. We'll take a look at this Austin Powers. Oh, and the pimp hat, too. That's a nice pimp hat. Look at that hat. Got the feathers in it and everything. Okay, let's take a look at Austin Powers. Love the chain. It's a real chain with the male symbol right there. He's got the fur coat, not really a fur coat, more of a rubberized plastic coat. He's got the stiletto, not the stilettos, the, what do you call it, the, is it the high heel? What do you call these shoes? I forget what you call these shoes, damn it. I forgot what the shoes are called, damn it. Here is Austin Powers. Man, he looks really, really awesome, dude. Face is done nicely. The glasses are a little crooked. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but yeah, the glasses are a little crooked. Very nice likeness to Mike Myers. He's got the chest hair right there rocking. The open shirt. Very, very nicely done, man. I love the coat. The coat is really, really done nicely. Articulation, his arms. You guys see his arms right there. They're can twist. He can't. Well, yeah, he can. Yeah, he can rotate, but it's kind of hindered by his design. Wrist swivel. He's got the rings for his hands right there. On this hand, actually on both hands. Bend at the elbow. He does have a break at the bicep. Head movement. Somewhat. Not really on a ball joint, just kind of on a swivel. Waist rotation. Nothing at the torso. His feet can go in and out like so. They can extend outwards. Nope. He does have a break at the upper thigh, so you can get his feet to turn every which way, any which way, every which way. And then he does have a knee bend. This one, there we go. Little old. It's an older figure, so be gentle. But yeah, he does have some knee bend, but that's about as much as you're going to get. And no ankle articulation whatsoever. So not bad articulation for its time. Very nicely detailed Austin Powers, man. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's take a look at his accessories. See, so Austin Powers comes with this cane, which I don't know how the hell he holds it. And he comes with this mirror. It looks like a mirror. And then a hat. Let's put on his hat. Let's see how well his hat goes on. Yeah, it just kind of sits on top of his head. His cane, I'm guessing it would have to go into this hand right here between his thumb. And it freaking broke. Dude, this is like the... Yeah, his hands are hard plastic. This is like the second time I've broken a figure, dude. If you guys didn't see my last review of Ace Ventura right there, I broke off his freaking head. There's Ace Ventura. But yeah, his cane broke into two, man. That is freaking hilarious. So yeah, you guys just got to be careful, man. So, but here is his cane. Right here, one half of his cane. Yeah, it just kind of slides into there. Yeah, he can't really hold it, so what's the point? You know what I mean? But there's his cane. And then his mirror, cosmetic mirror, whatever you want to call this. Just kind of sits upon his hand. You can rotate his hand, so it just kind of sits on his hand. He can hold it, but not great, because it's going to fall. Let's put his hat back on there. Love his hat. Real feather right there. Not a real feather, but real feather. Real feather. His hat just kind of sits on top of his head. It doesn't pop on there. It doesn't really sit on there. It's a hard plastic, hard head, so you guys know. If it was rubberized, it would probably sit better on his head, but it just kind of sits on top of his head. So let's pop in Austin Powers onto his base. See how he looks. See how well he pegs into his base. And yeah, he looks really good. He looks really, really great, guys. Really great on his base. Really, really great looking piece, man. The colors are done very nicely. The blues and the pinks and the dark blues and the light blues. The white fur coat, the gold chain, even the shirt matches his pink as well. The blue hat, the pink feather. He's very well color coordinated. A very nicely done figure for its time. I'm not going to lie. It's actually done very, very nice. Okay, guys, so you saw the comparison between him and Ace Ventura. Then here he is with Crash Bandicoot. And here he is with Peter and the Giant Chicken. Fighting the Giant Chicken. Also another MEZCO figures. So if you guys, I think this is MEZCO. I'm pretty sure it's MEZCO. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's MEZCO. So if you guys are interested to check out this review, it's going to be under my MEZCO reviews on my playlist. So you can check out that if you want to. Okay, let's do some more comparisons. I'm going to go ahead and measure him, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you my rating. Okay, so I don't have too many pimps in my collection, but here is the Mad Hatter. This is a Diamond Select figure. Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. So I figure, yeah, they go somewhat well together. They both had the top hat. They're both very color coordinated. So there's Johnny Depp, another pimp-esque like figure. Here is Destro, G.I. Joe. I call him Pimpstro. Right there, that's how they measure up. Speaking of measuring, let's go ahead and measure this Austin Powers. So Austin Powers on his base with his hat on stands approximately 7 1/8 tall. So that's just a little under 7 inches tall without his hat and without his base. Austin Powers is just at 6 7/8, just a little under 7 inches tall. So without the base, without the hat, he's under 7 inches, just a little under 7 inches. With the base and with the hat, he's just a little bit over 7 inches. Okay, guys, let me give you my rating. I really love Austin Powers. I think they did a really great job with this figure. I've seen other Austin Powers figures in stores. None of them really caught my eye like this guy because he's pretty unique. The colors are done very nicely. They're not too bad. There is some bleeding right here onto the coat right there, but that's no big deal. It's not that big of a deal. Overall, the paint apps are pretty clean. Not too bad, some bleeding here and there, but overall, they did a pretty nice job with this Austin Powers. And this is a 70s Austin Powers. 70s Austin Powers look. Overall, good job. The coat, like I said, there are some bleeding here and there with this coat, but it is what it is. He's not perfect, but he's pretty damn cool. So let me give you my rating, guys. I'm going to be very, very generous, simply because I love Austin Powers, and I think this is a really, really cool figure, really, really throwback figure that pretty much has stood the test of time. I mean, we can say he's about 20 years old. And I think this is like when MEZCO first started out. So this is some of their first releases MEZCO has ever done. I don't know the start date company for MEZCO, but I know MEZCO has been around a while, but this is a figure that's almost 20 years old. So MEZCO has improved since then, shall we say. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a solid, well, it's going to be between like a 7.5 and an 8. Really nicely done. Okay paint apps. Overall, great detail, great likeness to Mike Myers. Good Austin Powers figure, real chain, love the necklace. The shoes are done nicely. Everything about this guy is done nicely, and he has pretty good articulation, especially for its time. So with all that being said, I really like this Austin Powers, guys. If you guys like Austin Powers, I definitely recommend this figure. I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you're looking to buy an Austin Powers figure, you know, being that Austin Powers really hasn't been relevant as of recently because he hasn't released any movies. And, you know, Austin Powers, I think maybe like, 10 years ago was really a big thing back then, you know. Maybe a little bit more than 10 years ago. But in my opinion, I think Austin Powers movies, the trilogy, I think is overall comedy classics. You know, it's right up there with Ace Ventura. So I definitely love Austin Powers, and he's an iconic character as well too, man. So Great figure. Highly recommend it if you're an Austin Powers fan. So tell me what you guys think of this figure. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. Just want to thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out!